This is Mystical Ariel here to shake the matrix, expand your mind, and make you all think. How are you guys doing this grand morning? This morning I want to talk about no more judgment. I mean, to live without judgment is to see the world and its people and its infinite expression. And expression of life for what they are. The reflections of the same source, infinite and interconnected, and imagine for a moment a world where we look upon each other without condemnation, where we embrace every soul as an integrated piece of the divine puzzle. Each person, like a star in the sky, shines with a unique light, and that enhances the vast cosmic tapestry. Now, this vision isn't just like some lofty idea. It's the key to leap to humanity. It's being called to make, and we got to pay attention. I'm speaking from my own experience. We've all been there. We've all done it. We all do it, and we continuously judge. We judge others. And I remember thinking to myself when I was involved in religion and I was being around the church and everything, I kept thinking to myself, I don't think love and judgment can coexist. I found them contradictory, and I found them unbearable, to be honest. I saw even while I was in the church that it was nothing more than a distancing and the separation, and exclusively so often in the space that claimed to be about union, grace, and compassion. I found that we were more judgmental than anything, including myself. It takes a lot of years to deprogram yourself. I kept myself away from people rather than allow myself to be with them because I was taught about good and evil. It took me years of inner work to release the chains of judgment in this form. I had to face my own shadows, my own prejudices, and my fears, and it wasn't easy. See, judgment feels natural at first because it protects us. It separates us from them. But it's an illusion, a shield that keeps us from seeing the divine within others and ultimately within ourselves. Look to nature. It's seen even there. I mean, the trees. It doesn't matter who you are. You go in to get shade from a tree, it's going to give you shade. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you smell like. The tree's not going to just kick you out of there. Go lean up against a tree. The rivers, the mountains, they carry no judgment. The sun shines on everyone, not just specific people. Could you imagine the sun just following around specific people? It's not discriminating. It doesn't even look between the good and bad. It just does what a tree does. Nature just keeps flowing. I mean, science even echoes this. Wisdom. In quantum mechanics, particles exist as waves and potential, interconnected and inseparable. What one particle does impacts another, even across a vast distance. This is you and me, even behind our closed doors, even the things we say when those people aren't around. It's a phenomenon called entanglement. Science, truth mirrors the spiritual one. We are not separate, but are threads of the same divine tapestry. We're all part of each other. Even every spiritual teaching points to the same truth. In Christianity, Christ teaches, love your neighbor as yourself. In Buddhism, compassion and non-attachment reminds us to view others with kindness and equality. In Hinduism, the concept of namaste translates to the divine in me, recognizes the divine in you. These teachings transcend doctrine. They are universal, and they're calls to unity throughout the echoes of our entire existence. We can see that unity is calling out. So, imagine showing up in the game of life without judgment, not just towards others, but towards yourself. Imagine standing before your reflection with the full acceptance and love, knowing that your imperfections are as sacred as your strengths. I mean, now imagine extending this and accepting outward, seeing every human as a mere reflection, a piece of yourself. If we approached one another with curiosity instead of criticism, or we approached each other with compassion instead of condemnation, I think our entire paradigm would shift. I will get you to your comments in a moment. Now imagine extending that acceptance outwards to every single human. What would happen? If we did without judgment, I think the walls of division would crumble. Race, religion, politics, gender, and every other construct that separates us would dissolve now, wouldn't it? And in its place, we would find unity, a world where everyone is seen as unique, indispensable pieces of the cosmos. So what's the way forward, you guys? This transformation begins with us, with you, me. When we learn to let go of judgment, we then make it possible for others to not judge us as well. You're being an example. So when you don't judge, it makes a way for judgment not to return to you. When you come as you are, authentic, unguarded, and without pretense, you inspire others to do the same. Your light becomes a beacon. You guiding others out of the darkness and out of separation. Remember, we are each part of a greater whole, like stars in the sky. Our light is brighter together. So by ending judgment, we become architects, the co-creators that we are supposed to be. One that honors the truth of our oneness and celebrates our beauty and diversity. So it's kind of up to us now, isn't it? It's time for us to make the change. The shift is here for us. We get to choose whether we walk into this new season without judgment and with open hearts, knowing that embracing others, we embrace ourselves and fulfill the greatest truth of creation. We are all one. Think about it. All right, how's it going, everybody? Let me get to your comments. Love and respect you as always, Ariel. Thanks so much for these brief streams. And you're welcome. You're welcome, Anthony. Dennis, how's it going? Looks like someone probably needs to go watch another channel. There we go. All right. This person would probably go to Squid Game. I see you've been watching that one, huh? I tell you, people. We've always got to have trolls, I guess. The thing that's funny about it is this kind of stuff just gets us views. So, and it doesn't affect me at all, which is amazing. All right. Much love to you all. Make sure you always do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter, and you're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Thanks for the comedy relief. That's awesome. Much love, you guys. Take care. Peace.